Hey girlies, it's Tammy. Welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I wanted to do a chocolate brown smoky look, 90s inspired. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Today's video is in partnership with ELF. I am here to share with you their new CC Camo foundation, which if you guys watched my last video, you know that I have been loving because I've been dealing with a little bit of dry skin and this is so hydrating but full coverage. So yeah, we will get to that, but let's go ahead and start with primer. I'm gonna take my Milk Hydra Grip Primer, which is in my project pan, and I'm definitely making my way through it slowly but surely. And I'm just gonna melt that in. So this is like hydrating, but it also helps the foundation last longer and it grips it to the skin. But because this doesn't necessarily do anything for my large pores, I'm gonna take my Fasali Skin Tune Blur, which is literally nearly finished. I can't get any more in the dropper, so I have to literally like tap it. Tell me some is gonna come out. Yeah, so I get a little bit on my hand and then just put this onto my pore area. I'm filming with natural lighting today as well because there's no sun and it's nice and bright, so I thought why not film with natural lighting. So now that we're all primed and ready to go, I'm gonna go in with the ELF CC Camo cream foundation. It has SPF 30, color correcting, full coverage, natural finish. It also has collagen, peptides and niacinamide, so it has some skincare ingredients as well. I'm gonna read a little bit about the foundation for you guys. So it says it's a medium to full coverage color correcting foundation with SPF 30. You can definitely take less product and it shears out, but you can definitely take a little bit more, and it is very full coverage, which I love. Niacinamide to help brighten and even out the skin tone, peptides for a more refreshed complexion, and it also has skin loving collagen, available in 20 shades, and I use the shade Tan 450. So yeah, let's go ahead and apply this and you guys will see this coverage. Like, look at that. I literally used half a pump and it covers so well, but like I said, you can take less if you want to get more of a medium type of finish. I do feel like this formula will benefit normal, dry, combination skin because it is really nice and hydrating and it doesn't cling to any dry patches. Even though I have like eczema around my mouth, it doesn't like stick to that and make it look super dry. I'm gonna give you guys a close-up. I forgot to zoom you in. So here's a close-up of how it looks on the skin, and you guys can see it has a beautiful, almost glowy, natural skin finish, and it just looks so good. It covers really well. Let me turn down the brightness a little bit. There we go. So this is more true. This is as true as the camera is gonna get it. But how beautiful. I do also have a reflector on my table which reflects the light, so it is looking a little bit more glowy than how it looks in real life. In real life, this is a foundation that I would easily just throw on by itself on my natural days and go out. We have recently got into walking in the forest as a family. We do it every weekend and it's just really nice and therapeutic for me. So this is definitely a product that I would throw on. I have sun protection, I have a nice even base, and it's also nice and skin-like and glowy. So yeah, this is the foundation. We're gonna go ahead and move on to the rest of the face because I'm not doing much on the eyes, so I'm just gonna finish up the face before I move on to the eyes. So for concealer today, I've pulled out my Huda Beauty Overachiever concealer, another one in my project pan. This one I don't think I'm gonna finish because it was kind of outdated. It is quite an old product in my collection, so I do want to make sure I'm using as much as I can, but I am going to get rid of it at the end of the month. I'm going to put a tiny dab just to brighten it up even more of the Cover FX Power Play Concealer in the shade G Medium 4, which is just a little bit brighter. Just a small dab of it to kind of brighten the under eye. So first I'm going to blend it in with a brush and then I will go on top of it with a sponge to kind of melt everything together. But I find that a brush really helps keep the coverage. It doesn't soak up as much product as a sponge does. I've also pulled out these little rhinestones that I'm thinking maybe possibly could add somewhere around the look. I'm thinking to do the look so you guys can see how it looks naturally and then maybe add these on right at the end for a little bit of something different. I might not even need the sponge. That has blended out really nicely with this brush. Okay, so to set it all in place before it starts creasing, I'm going to take the Huda Beauty Banana Bread baking powder. So I'm going to get some of the product on my sponge, and then what I like to do is press it into my hand to kind of get an even layer of the powder, and then press it in underneath my eyes. That way you don't get like patches or you don't get too much powder underneath your eyes. Also going to carry it down the center of my face. For bronzer, I'm going to use my Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Bronzer in the shade 3 Tan. I love the size and the fluffiness of this brush, but it always rattles. I'm also going to take a tiny bit of that kind of in this section here, and then also at the bottom. I just think it helps shape my nose and like tie it in with the bronze on the rest of my face. Okay, so I think this is a good time to move on to my eyes. I am actually going to use this by Mario Masters matte because I'm only doing a brown smoky eye, and this is literally a brown eyeshadow palette. I thought, why not give it a go? I literally got this package the other day. Should I start with a transition color or should I start with the dark brown? Let's start with primer first of all. I'm going to use my P. Louise eyeshadow base. So the first shade I'm going to dip into, I think I'm going to go for this shade here, which is almost like my skin tone type of olivey camel. Okay, that's so similar to my skin tone, it's barely showing up. I'm going to go into this one as well over here, which is a little bit darker, and start buffing that into the crease. They're applying and building up, blending out really easily. Okay, I need to stop being messy. I always do this because I'm so used to doing my eyes before I finish my face. I get so messy with my blending on the edge here, and now I've already got, let me put a little bit of powder down. But yeah, like I said, we're going for a chocolatey brown smoky eye. So I'm going to take a mixture of this almost reddish type of brown and this brown next to it, these two. First impressions, I mean, the pigmentation is definitely there and they layer and build really well. Blend out with almost no effort at all, which we love. It's not like gripping to any part of my eyelid. So I'm just building and blending until I'm happy with the darkness. Oh, I miss doing, I used to do this type of look all the time when I would go to events and date night and dinners and stuff. A brown smoky with a dark brown lip was my look. That's all I really wore. It's funny because when I do makeup tutorials and I do such colourful eyeshadows, I always do a nude lip. But when I'm actually going out, or when I actually used to go out, I would do a neutral brown eye with a dark lip. That was just a vibe. Mainly because of time. I used to run late to everything. So me trying to do any form of colourful eyeshadow look while I'm, you know, running late and my Uber's on the way and stuff like that, it was just a mission. So a smoky brown eye with a dark lip just used to make a statement, be like stand out, but still simple to do. Oh, I miss going to events. I can't wait to see like my friends in the industry and like just go out again. Do you know what I mean? Dinners and drinks and cocktails and laughs, and oh, it was such a good time. It was such a nice time being able to speak to other people in the industry because my friends don't do what I do. So it was like my only time to speak to people that do what I do and, you know, go through what I go through, kind of, in terms of being asked to work for free and like, you know, getting hate comments and stuff like that. It was such a nice time to be able to talk to someone that can relate. And I wonder how long it will take brands to start doing events again, because I know in the UK we're meant to be getting free in June 21st, but I wonder if like brands are going to start doing events from June 22nd, or do you know what I mean, like very soon, or if they're going to wait till like after summer. I wonder. I also wonder if we're going to have to carry on wearing masks after June 21st, or because most people will be vaccinated, we won't have to. I mean, I've got questions. Excuse me, can I get the drinks menu? Thank you. Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait. Free me. I was really surprised to actually get a DM from Makeup by Mario asking to send me, well, it was like one of his workers, it wasn't actually him, asking to send me a PR package. I was wondering, and I saw quite a few other UK influencers getting packages as well. So I wonder if they're gonna be like in the UK, the sun is starting to come out, don't you dare. Every time I film with natural lighting, the sun is like, hello. But yeah, I'm curious to know if maybe they're gonna be like in Selfridges or Cult Beauty or something, and that's why they're doing UK PR. So before I do my lower lash line, I actually have this eyeliner pencil from Juvia's Place. It's called the Nubian Intense Pencil Liner in the shade Cocoa. It's a dark brown. I'm gonna put this in my waterline. I mean, it's applying really nicely. It is gliding on really well. It's a retractable eyeliner as well, so you don't have to sharpen it. Let's see how much product you get in here, because the Juvia's Place lip liners, you don't get much product. It's this much, which kind of is like the lip liner as well. It's not a lot of product. Oh, do you know what pencils I've really been loving? The Too Faced Killer Liners. Chef's Kiss. They last on the waterline all day and they have really nice colors. Killer Turquoise is my absolute favorite right now. So I'm going to take those same browns and buff them underneath my lower lash line. So I'm going to take this kind of cream color here and use that on my inner corner to just brighten that area. So e.l.f. also have this mascara which is called Lash It Loud Volumizing Mascara, and volume it definitely does give. It has this short and spiky wand, if you guys can see. It separates the lashes really well, and it's also really good at grabbing every single lash. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and use this today. This mascara actually really reminds me of the Benefit, their Real Magnet Mascara. Like, it literally has the same exact brush. I wouldn't say it's super lengthening, but it definitely is very separating and volumizing. So it makes you look like you have a million lashes. Okay, so that is what it looks like with the mascara and without. I'm gonna go ahead and add lashes because, you know, me. Okay, so lashes are on. I'm gonna go ahead and move on to lips. I have the Morphe lip liner in Trendsetter. This sun, honestly. I'm gonna fill out my whole lip with it just to kind of act as a base for the lipstick. So I pulled out these two lipsticks, one by Juvia's Place called Cocoa, which looks delicious actually, and then this liquid lipstick by Ofra, which is called Portland. This one looks to be a little bit lighter, so I think I'm gonna go for the Juvia's Place one because I want a really dark chocolatey lip. Oh yes, Juvia's Place. I am loving this dark lip. I'm loving this makeup with this hair as well, because this hair has like chocolatey highlights and the blonde. Oh, it's a vibe. Okay guys, so here we have the finished chocolatey, brown, smoky, 90s inspired look. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much to e.l.f. for working with me on this video. Make sure you guys check out their new CC Camo cream foundation and their Lash It Loud mascara. All of the links will be down in my description box. Give this video a thumbs up. Oh, I forgot to add the little gems. I want to add like one or two just like around the eye. Let me do that and I'll come back to you just to show you a little something. So yeah, this is how it looks with the little gems added on. How cute. But that is officially it for today's video. Give it a thumbs up, make sure you're subscribed, and I'll catch you in my next one. Take care. Bye.